on it, because I know he has a Peach or Robin and Dr. Mario, and I don't feel like any
Yoshi
of those.
Sometimes too, but even that's not always the best. It's probably more even. So,
yeah, I think Sheik is absolutely the right choice here. Now I haven't seen his Sheik, so I'm really interested to see what he's got. I know he's got these short hops perfectly down.
I mean, yeah,
he's so far got 11%, which is just like 3 aerials by Sheik, but still pretty good.
Fade really just trying to look for his start, like you said, getting a good punish and rolling with it, playing off the momentum. Right?
Yeah, Fade's just playing patient right now with his recovery. I really like to see that in players when they're in the disadvantage state, but they're not in a rush to reset to neutral. That requires a great amount of presence of mind, a great amount of just like being at peace with not having a fair game with your opponent. Because a lot of players, the reason they lose the disadvantage state is because they try to reset to neutral too hard, and that's so easy to read.
Yes. And right now, still looking for that damage, but this is Smash 4. A 30% lead is not a lead. So
any lead is not a lead.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a lead in Smash 4 unless you have less than a minute on the timer. Leads do not exist.
Yeah. So this could easily go anyway really fast. Sonic's reaching a good amount of rage. He gets a good forward smash read or something, and it's a completely different game.
One thing that I just remembered, historically, like Fade isn't bad at the Sheik matchup. I know he has a win on Zex, which you can't really get if you're bad against Sheik.
No.
Yeah, so like, I have confidence that he would be able to figure out a Sheik player given enough time.
Jeffen's holding down stage control pretty well this match.
Oh, he's doing a really solid job, and that should be a kill. Very solid confirm there.
Yeah. So he said, did he have a Sheik? He seems to have a Sheik.
Honestly, it really fits him. I feel like this is sort of like, it's one of those character choices just like, yeah, why weren't you using this character from day one? Like, it's very clearly playing to your strength.
Oh boy.
And right now, Fade is going to need to be finding himself a kill setup.
Yeah, he's got to find something sooner than later here. Throws out the angled forward smash to get a early reach up on ledge, but he doesn't bite.
And this is kind of like one of the dangers of Sonic, right? Is like we all talk about the cancer Sonic who just times you out because he has the lead and he gets to force you to approach. But in this situation where he's a full stock behind, it feels like the character's actually at a significant disadvantage because he has to make those necessary mix-ups in order to get his kills. And every time he messes up, he's the one who takes damage instead.
Yes, and it starts adding up.
Yeah.
This game is almost
like
clearly like it's almost out of reach for him in a sense, Like,
yeah. Like 96% against Rage Sheik, that is not a place you want to be.
No, absolutely not. So he gets not enough for that up throw. I don't know if that kills off the top, but
up throw will eventually forward throw. Barely doesn't. Fantastic DI there to DI away in forward throw.
Absolutely. He's trying to take advantage of the rage he has here to at least close out this stock.
Then he does it!
Oh boy.
And Jeffen takes that with a 2-stock, like barely 2-stock, but 2-stock nonetheless.
Yes.
So I am believing in his Sheik. I do not want to ever fight a Sheik in bracket.
Fade has to kind of come up with something here.
Now I know Fade also has a Fox, but I feel like his Sonic is significantly stronger, and I don't think Fox gets that much more benefit in the Sheik matchup than Sonic does to justify that switch. No. So yeah, I agree with him sticking with Sonic here. I mean, part of that issue there is that they started on Smashville against the Sheik. I feel like I always internally criticize players who let Sheik have Smashville for first stage, because that's their favorite jam.
Yeah, it is. Very easily.
And right now, Fade playing very cautiously. You see him like approaching with those shields right now, and Jeffen is aware that he's feeling that pressure and is able to get these grabs and like other usually heavier committal moves, but with confidence that Fade isn't in it actually trying to challenge him on this.
Playing a very similar game that he did last time. Just playing safe, getting the Sheik confirms that you get as Sheik, and getting the damage, and just slowly racking it up, throwing needles here and there, and it's working for him again at the moment.
It's the kind of the beautiful thing about Sheik is she's one of the few characters in this game that can literally neutral an opponent to death.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like, if you think you have a solid enough neutral, then just stay in neutral the whole time, and you can actually kind of pull it off with her.
Yeah, you just poke, back up, poke, back up, and you'll start really racking up damage, and frame data is completely on your side the entire time.
Absolutely. Oh, I would have liked to see an even bigger punish on that get-up attack, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like he could have maybe even set that up to a kill.
Get that down tilt up air that he got last time. Ooh, but
Yeah.
a good bouncing fish is calling out that forward smash.
And actually, I think maybe this is what Fade is going for with this Battlefield pick, is that he's trying to make it as hard as possible for Jeffen to close out these stocks because of the large blast zone.
Yes.
Whereas that up smash is going to kill anywhere because Sonic actually has strong smash attacks.
Right?
Yeah.
You can actually kill with those. So, yeah, no, that was a good move. Bad shield drop from Jeffen to get hit by that up smash. And we're at a situation where Jeffen has to make a move to close the stock out. And with Sheik with no rage, that is not easy.
Oh, it is a challenge, actually. Like, you can actually start trying to believe Sheiks when they say they have trouble killing when they have no rage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, she does. You sit here, that back air, 40% more of that back air guys kill, you know? Like,
oh my God.
So.
Yeah, no kill sparks on a 140% opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I believe Sheiks. I take it back. I start to feel your pain. But then you have this frame data and neutral, you're still able to find these pokes. It's just, I guess both these characters have that problem, right? Where in this matchup, it feels like what it is whoever gets that lead first, especially that stock lead,
Yes.
is such a huge deal because then without rage, the other character can't close out the first player's stock.
No, absolutely. And Jeffen, you know, he closes it out and he's in a good spot. 71%.
Oh my God, making this up, though.
Yes, making this a crazy comeback where he's in a good spot with that amount of rage to get a kill here if he can keep his ground.
Man, and I really like to see how he clanked out Fade's spin dash and then was at such a frame advantage that he was able to just start jabbing and beating out whatever Fade was putting in next. But
good air dodge read by Fade, but
yeah,
not enough to close out the stock. I know he wanted it. And Jeffen is even this game completely.
That F smash! Not enough to close it out though, just barely. And back throw, not going to quite do it either. Battlefield boundaries are going to mean Sheik lives. He's going for a spring again, doesn't find it, but an up smash, hard read on the neutral, get up, takes it. Great job by Fade right there. And right now we got ourselves at a solid 1 run, but this is actually going to be Jeffen's counter pick. I'm actually really curious what sort of place he'd take him to, because I know Smashville's off the table already.
Yeah, you don't go. You don't let Sheik go back there.
No.
And
yeah, I kind of actually like the Town and City pick. Very low ceilings. I feel like Sheik actually gets more from low ceilings than Sonic would, just because of all the things she can do to confirm into up air.
Yeah.
Being able to make those actual true kill confirms is a huge deal.
Absolutely. And
this stage isn't terrible for Sonic at the same time, though. He has all the space to roam, not only on the base platform, but the platforms above, too, which are usually a bit higher to pressure for characters.
And he has just very similar amount of kill off the top moves to make the stage, you know, work to his advantage.
Oh, I kind of don't like that just random nair there that Jeffen did. That's what got him picked off right now and stuck in this edge guard position. You always got to actually have a little bit of patience against Sonic, as hard as it is to let him actually start trying to make the first move. Otherwise, if you're the one who's just pressing a button first in the void, then you get free damage from Sonic.
Yeah, absolutely. Shield to something very easily.
Or he is the best whiff punisher in the game because he's the fastest thing in the game. And right now, I mean, this isn't an insurmountable lead, of course. So what really seems to matter in this matchup is that first stock. So Fade
almost closes it out.
Very close right there, and he has the choice for the ledge get up, misreads it. Jeffen takes control right now.
Oh boy.
Oh!
He almost had that.
Okay, Jeffen seriously needs to stop with these neutral get ups.
And that's what's getting him. He almost just called it out completely with a hard read to get that there, but just mistimed slightly. Oh, and a good pivot grab.
And that's going to kill.
Yep, there it is. So
Town and City, small boundaries.
Yes, so here we go with Sonic in a situation where he can play, as you said, you know, like the normal Sonic that has the reputation that it has. And, but he almost called out that air dodge really hard. That would have been really
I love the thought process there by Jeffen too, because Vanish is a move that will absolutely kill without rage.
Yes.
So going for that read was a very smart call by him. And right now, Fade just needs to hold on to the stock, but he gets caught out by Vanish! That was a really well-placed Vanish, too, because it came at the spot where the apex of the up B was, so he knew he was up Bing in order to start that Vanish on time.
Good call out.
Yeah. And right now, we're going to get ourselves an even game once after Jeffen gets these frame traps done, or does he? No, he actually doesn't.
I mean, it's still pretty even, 20%.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
But they are just going to box it out in neutral here. Getting damage, backing up, getting damage.
Here we go, up throw into forward air. Just wants that solid confirm as opposed to a kill. Jeffen playing very patient, doesn't read the roll get up right now, doesn't realize the fear he's installed in Fade. Oh no, up air!
Okay.
Oh, very smart bouncing fish to escape that mix-up. And can Fade close this out? He does!
Fair, and he gets it.
I love that confirm. Side B right into fair, closes that out.
Oh boy. This is a fun time here.